Panama is a Guarani word meaning butterfly. Alberta stands at the house of Cristobal Colon at La Gomera in the Canary Islands during our voyage down the Atlantic from Gibraltar. From La Gomera, Columbus launched his voyage into the Western Sea. Rodrigo de Bastidas accompanied Columbus on his second voyage. In 1499, Bastidas led the first Spanish expedition to reach the American mainland. Balboa was a member of that expedition. In 1413, Balboa returned to Panama and became alcalde mayor of Santa Maria del Antigua de Darien. To consolidate his position with the crown, he extorted gold and pearls from the natives. Here he learned of a sea to the south and an adjacent kingdom far richer in gold. The gold and pearls that Balboa acquired during his trip to the Sea of the South reached Ferdinand and Isabella too late. They had already appointed Davila Fidarius the new governor of the Panama colony. However, Balboa would receive a consolation prize, adelantado of the Southern Sea and the lands it bathed. This was largely an empty title. The new governor arrived June 30th, 1514, and fearing the power of Balboa, threw him into prison. The intercession of Bishop Juan de Quevedo resulted in the release of Balboa and his marriage to Maria de Penaloso, the daughter of Fidarius. But Fidarius grew increasingly wary of his son-in-law's popularity and potential to seize the governorship. He sent Francisco Pizarro with a troop of soldiers to arrest Balboa and bring him to Acla for immediate trial. In a sham trial, Balboa was convicted of treason. He was refused his right of appeal to the Council of Indies and was summarily decapitated with 4 of his followers on 12 January 1519. Our odyssey into the land of Balboa began at the Marriott in Panama City. Appropriately, we started at Panama Viejo, site of the first Spanish settlement on the Pacific coast. This was in 1519. It would be the gateway for Inca gold moving across the isthmus on its way to Spain. In 1573, Sir Francis Drake captured Nombre de Dios on the Caribbean coast, but was unable to break into the king's treasure house, but took away a sizable fortune in silver. He returned to Panama in 1595 with 26 ships. Drake died and was buried at sea off Nombre de Dios in January 1596. In 1671, Sir Henry Morgan crossed the isthmus with 1,500 men, burned Panama City, and killed thousands. But the Spanish had sequestered most of the transported gold in ships around the Pearl Islands. Modern pirates relieve us of our plastic and paper. Only the bell tower of the cathedral at Panama Viejo remains. The top story of the bell tower. The modern highway has been elevated above the Gulf of Panama. Views of the skyline of modern Panama from the cathedral tower.